The following video has been requested not by a Patreon, instead by a very simple and very generous donator, by HOS Master. Hence I'm very glad to give something in return in fulfilling your kind request. Without no further ado, let's get into it. Creepy already. A little spider. This looks actually old. Poor guy.
So, Marius, at last I find you.
What?
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching. I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found. Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault. Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault? The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days at the Rogue Citadel seem so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
Do you want something?
Do you want something?
Sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? Look at this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword. Be the burning terror which drove me to hide here. He seemed to have demons of his own that he struggled to contain.
What was that?
And he was losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer?
Oh my god. This is really creepy. Everything burns.
Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east, always into the east. We traveled east.
Nice.
Over the mountains and into the vast
Creepy,
deserts of
but nice.
lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the vast bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Loot Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Tyrael. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dreams. His brethren had courted a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Tyrael selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity. Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lutgulain. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Even more of them?
My companion drew in the dank, cold air of the tomb. It seemed to strengthen.
I mean the horrors.
I stood in the doorway between light and dark. What was left of my sanity implored me not to enter. But that voice was just a whisper now. As we worked our way down, deeper and deeper into the crypt, I began to see a change in my companion. He seemed to be gaining strength. I could hardly see in the gloom, but my companion seemed to know the way. We came at last to a great hall. It was then I realized my companion hadn't been gaining strength. He had been losing what was left of his humanity.
Oh.
He moved with demonic speed and then you appeared.
The beast contained herein shall not be set free, not even by you.
I've got to find out who this guy is.
There you will find a gate to hell open before you. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Marius. Take the stone you hold to the Hellforge, where it will be destroyed. Now run. Take the stone and run.
Did I have? I ran. I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha.
Very intriguing so far.
Who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself. Mephisto. I heard your voice then.
like 1,000 needles in my heart. My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal gate has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be open. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell. What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes. The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form.
Bye-bye, humanity.
Arise, Diablo.
Oh, that's him. So this is how Diablo rises. He's being created.
Send forth your terror into hell.
What have you done? Whoa.
I heard later that he was defeated. The Soul Stone destroyed in Hellforge. All except one.
Oh, I failed, Tyrael. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me.
Such a poor man.
Marius, give me the stone and all is forgiven.
Is it that easy?
Give it to me, Marius.
He still have it.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Oh, it.
You have done well. Now I think you shall have your reward.
He killed him! Oh boy, oh boy. You got visitors. Odd looking visitors. What kind of creature is that?
Hail! The gates of Secheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat, and that which you seek will not be yours.
I shall take your position into consideration.
Dude, call some backup or something. Man, take some cover!
Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
Such a devil. We get to see some yeah, cruel death moments in this.
Susan.
Yeah, pretty old and yet pretty great looking. Building on the success of its predecessor, Diablo, from 1996, Diablo 2 was one of the most popular games of 2000. Major factors that contributed to Diablo 2's success include its continuation of popular fantasy themes from the previous game. The expansion Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, was released in 2001. The sequel Diablo 3 was released on May 15th, 2012. Diablo 2 takes place after the end of Diablo in the world of Sanctuary, in which an unnamed warrior, who I presume is Archangel Tyrael, defeated Diablo and attempted to contain of terror's essence within his own body. Unfortunately, the hero has become corrupted by the demon's spirit, causing thus demons to enter the world around him and wreak havoc. As the story progresses, cutscenes show the Dark Wanderer's journey as a drifter named Marius follows him. We realize that the Dark Wanderer's mission is to reunite with the other prime evils, Baal and Mephisto. The story, by the way, is divided up into 4 acts. In the epilogue, Marius, speaking in a prison cell, indicates he was too weak to enter hell, and that he fears the stone's effects on him. He gives the soul stone eventually to his visitor, who reveals himself to be Baal in the end, the last surviving prime evil now, in possession of his own soul stone. The cinematics may look old, however, the story, the characters and the happenings are all very much intriguing and engaging, although very dark and on a certain degree unsettling. That belongs though to the story, hence necessary to keep that kind of tone and visuals. The story comes through, again pretty much intriguing, which with the amazing sound and music is actually able to suck you into it. And not to mention the terrific voice performances. A very creepy experience, but at the same time a very intriguing one as well. What did you guys think of it? Were you as impressed when you did play the game back then? Tell me about your own experience, your own feelings, thoughts. In that sense, guys, whatever you think, whatever you feel, let me know that below. Thank you very much for watching once again. It's very much appreciated as always. If you like this video and its content, just thumbs up. Oh, and if you wish and if you can, please consider to help support the channel by becoming a Patreon. You really would make a substantial difference within my life and on the course direction of this channel. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Stay tuned, go beyond, and always be well.